Well, welcome to the 700 Club. For today's headlines, let's go to the CBN News Desk.
Gordon, FBI Director James Comey is testifying before Congress today about why he recommended no charges against Hillary Clinton, despite laying out a list of problems and questions about her use of personal computer servers for official government emails when she was Secretary of State. Caitlin Burke has the story.
FBI Director James Comey addressing lawmakers today, eager to understand why his agency wouldn't recommend criminal charges be filed against Hillary Clinton.
Our judgment is that no reasonable prosecutor would bring such a case.
The blockbuster decision by the FBI was announced Tuesday. However, despite his recommendation, Comey harshly criticized Clinton for her misdeeds in using private email computer servers to conduct government business.
There is evidence that they were extremely careless in their handling of very sensitive, highly classified information.
And Comey's criticisms have many Republicans and conservatives raising questions as to why no charges were recommended. House Oversight Committee Chairman Jason Chaffetz said in a statement, the FBI's recommendation is surprising and confusing. The fact pattern presented by Director Comey makes clear Secretary Clinton violated the law. Individuals who intentionally skirt the law must be held accountable. Chaffetz goes on to say that Congress and the American people have the right to understand the FBI's investigation. Clinton has maintained she's never sent or received emails that were marked classified. And yet, Comey says the FBI found over 100 emails on her server that contained the classified marking as well as top secret material.
Any reasonable person in Secretary Clinton's position or in the position of those with whom she was corresponding about those matters should have known that an unclassified system was no place for that conversation.
Comey also debunked Clinton's claim that she turned over all work-related emails, saying that there were thousands that were not turned in. Still, the FBI director says the investigation did not find clear evidence that she had intentionally broken the law. On Wednesday, Attorney General Loretta Lynch officially closed the year-long investigation against Clinton. Lynch will also testify before Congress later this month. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.
The Justice Department has launched a civil rights investigation into the deadly shooting of a black man by police officers in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 37-year-old Alton Sterling was killed early Tuesday in the parking lot of a convenience store. Cell phone and surveillance video of the incident shows officers holding Sterling down and shooting him. In Minnesota, another black man was shot and killed by police during a traffic stop for a busted taillight. The woman in the driver's seat used Facebook Live to broadcast after the shooting. Her video shows Philando Castile, a 32-year-old cafeteria supervisor at a Montessori school, dying after the officer shot him in the arm. She says Castile was reaching for his ID when the officer shot him. Last year's Supreme Court decision to legalize same-sex marriage is bringing increased demands for similar changes in China. Gary Lane has the story on that movement and the church's response.
The Chinese LGBT community is changing society. According to China's health department, there are approximately 3 million male homosexuals in the country. That number is expected to rise rapidly. Older Chinese people believe gay marriage is shameful to the family. They believe gay marriage devalues traditional Chinese culture.
There is no way I can accept this. Happy marriages should only happen between a man and a woman. No law should change that.
However, millennials in Beijing express cheerful acceptance and positive support. They believe any type of true love should be honored. No one has the right to bring judgment upon others.
I don't understand why some Chinese people can't accept it. It is honored in the United States today. That's why people want to go to the U.S. to protect their true love.
Damien has been a strong advocate for the Chinese LGBT community for the past 17 years. He says the U.S. Supreme Court decision is encouraging to the LGBT community.
Many of our members are thrilled about this news. It gives tremendous hope to our members.
Despite the news, Damien mentions members within the LGBT group in China are slowly fighting through some major obstacles. For example, 2 Chinese young men from Changsha province failed to get a marriage license. They held a huge wedding ceremony to show their true love to the world.
Many of them are still struggling for social acceptance. People have no idea how challenging it is. Our members went through many counseling sessions just to learn how to tell the truth to their own family members. Knowing the changes happening in the U.S., we are confident the Chinese LGBT will have a better future.
China's gay activists are increasingly pushing for change that could very well reach every corner of Chinese society. Meanwhile, Chinese churches will continue to challenge their congregations to join the discussion.
It is important to address this issue right now. We want to make it clear that we don't teach hatred within the messages. As Jesus said, we ought to love one another, hate the sin, not the sinners.
Some churches are even willing to host open discussions with LGBT members to help them find the truth. Chinese churches clarify it's more than just winning the argument. It's about exchanging views and understanding truths. Gary Lane, CBN News.
Here at home, a life-size replica of Noah's Ark is a step closer to opening to the public today. Officials held a ribbon-cutting ceremony Tuesday. Mark Martin has the highlights.
7,000 people from around the country attended the private ceremony in Williamstown, Kentucky, south of Cincinnati and right off Interstate 75.
On behalf of the city of Williamstown and the state of Kentucky, I would like to officially declare the Ark Encounter open.
The replica of Noah's Ark is the closest in size to the legendary ship, built before the flood as chronicled in the book of Genesis. The 510-foot-long, 85-foot wide, and 51-foot-high vessel is part of a new $100 million theme park called Ark Encounter. The founder of the Creation Museum, Ken Ham, had the massive ark built according to the dimensions recorded in the Bible. He quoted Psalm 106:1 during the ribbon-cutting ceremony.
Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. I do give thanks to the Lord. And that's why we played the names of God. We give all glory and honor to the God who created all things.
Kentucky's Lieutenant Governor Janine Hampton also spoke at the ceremony.
I truly am blessed. I just feel so blessed to just be a part of this. I think God is here today, and even if it rains, that is okay.
Ham told ABC News the Ark Encounter is making the Bible come alive. He said building Noah's Ark shows this really happened. This is plausible. At the ribbon-cutting ceremony, leaders with Ham's organization Answers in Genesis and Ark Encounter also laid 12 stones, following the example of Joshua in the Bible.
He led the people of Israel across the Jordan River, normally fast-flowing river. It was a miracle of God. And then God told them to take 12 stones and to build a memorial as a reminder so that the coming generations would not forget who God is, and to also be a reminder to the world.
Ham says the ark was built as a reminder, a symbol of the 12 stones, reminding future generations of the truth of God's Word and the Gospel. Mark Martin, CBN News.
Those are your top stories from CBN News. Gordon and Terry are back with more of the 700 Club after this.